and he's now commentator on the World Rugby Sevens Tour. He's gone to Singapore, LA, seeing the opportunities he had from the course.
Hi, I'm Holly, and welcome to Help I'm Going to Uni by Cardiff Met, where each episode I'll be talking to a real-life uni student about their university experience. Today I'm joined by third-year sports media student Elliot. Hi, Elliot.
Hi, how are you doing?
Nice to meet you. Okay, so let's get straight into it. What were you most excited about when you started uni?
I think it was a new chapter, that sort of element of independency, I think. Just going out, on my own, trying something new. Although, if anything, I went into it a bit too soon. If anything.
Really?
A bit of a story that first year. I sort of did a course first year, and then I changed courses then after first year, started another course. But from there on, it's been great.
Been smooth sailing.
It's been smooth sailing.
What would you say is one standout moment for you during your first week?
So, first week, I tell you what, the Freshers' Fair was really good. I felt like Cardiff Met offered a lot of great opportunities.
Yeah, the Freshers' Fair is a good.
The Freshers' Fair is brilliant, but even like different sport trials. I mean, as you said, the sport is amazing. The range of sports you've got.
Yeah.
The different trials. You've got the Freshers' Fair, free Domino's pizza. That's always a highlight.
Domino's.
Yeah. So, that was really good. Yeah, obviously, you had lectures, welcome lectures. They were good just to settle you in. Yeah, good.
So you study sport media. What sort of motivated you and inspired you to choose that? Is it something you've always been into, or? Sport.
I always had a passion for sport. Runs in the family. Avid Cardiff City season supporter. And just the media. I studied media studies in GCSE and A-levels. Really enjoyed that. Seeing behind the camera. I did a bit of drama growing up as well. I sort of, being on sets, different studios as well. Seeing what goes on behind the scenes. Really intriguing stuff. So what I'm hoping to get out of this now is hopefully get into the broadcasting side of things.
Nice.
And then be able to just travel the world broadcasting the thing I love, essentially. So
that's super cool. So you're studying, but you live at home. What's that experience been like? How do you find it?
It's been all right. I think it's okay. 45-minute commute, which is not terrible. It's long, but it's not terrible, especially with the hours I spend. So, see, third year's now has picked up a bit. I'm a media lead with the Cardiff Met Rugby team, so that takes up a lot of hours, work and having to go to games, etc. But first and second year, must have been on camp about 2-3 times a week. So
it's not too bad.
It weren't terrible, commute-wise. So I did actually stay in Cardiff first year.
Really? How did you find that?
It was all right, because originally I was doing primary school teaching through the medium of Welsh.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but if anything, looking at it, it's a great course. It's a really great course. The lectures were great. The opportunities you had were great. Lecture, seminars, really practical, going away in placement. But I don't think it was deep down something I really wanted to do.
Yeah, not a passion of yours.
And in year 13, you've got friends going to uni, you've got teachers pressurising you to go this and that.
Yeah.
And it was very, felt like you had to go in a way. So I went, and it was fine.
But just not for you.
Not for me. And then I found my passion of sport media. And from then on, it's been great.
Yeah.
And obviously staying there. I don't think it was the actual staying down Cardiff that was the bugbear. If anything, it was the location of it. I was at Claudian House. I'm not sure if you're aware, opposite the Heath.
I know the one.
Which was about a 20-25 minute walk to campus. By the end of the day, it was still an hour outside from the city centre.
Yeah.
I didn't have the car, left the car at home. It was,
not for you.
Yeah, it was a bit out in the sticks, and didn't really make many friends in that first couple of months. So I started commuting, and then it was great. And if anything, now I've made so many friends on campus now. Now that I've found sort of my passion, I'm sort of engrossed now, and I've met so many great people.
I feel like once you look like you're loving what you're doing and you're enjoying it, it's much easier to feel more positive and be more open in other aspects of easier to make friends and things like that. Do you know what I mean?
100%. 100% with you there.
Yeah. So tell us about coming onto campus the first time as a student. What was that like? Was it daunting? Was it exciting?
Yeah, bit daunting, bit exciting at the same time. I remember coming with, I think it was an open day in about July with my parents. I remember driving down and seeing all the students there in the same boat with their parents and seeing it all. It was exciting, but it was daunting at the same time. I was, as you said, because deep down I wasn't sort of 100% yet. I was just a bit, okay. But then I was excited, as you said, to start the new chapter. It can be daunting, but exciting. I think the best thing you can do is just throw yourself in
Yeah,
the
100%.
early doors. 100%. Just get involved,
You just gotta-
get talking to people,
fake it till you
join
make it.
societies. 100%. Fake
Yeah.
it till you make it. I read that.
It's the way forward.
It's the way
It
forward.
is,
innit?
honestly.
Yeah, just got to throw yourself in there because there's so many great societies, so many great activities, sports teams. Find your passion. You'll have it. They'll have it. Cardiff Met. They'll have it.
Definitely. Okay, I'm going to move on to some quick fire questions now. Books, games, or Netflix?
Ooh, okay. You know what? I'll go Netflix, even though I'm not a big TV person, but I'll go Netflix.
What's a film that you can watch over and over again?
I'm a bit of a slapstick comedy guy, so I'll go Grown Ups.
Fair. That's a good film. Which actor would star in the story of your life?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'd like to say Timothy Chalamet,
Fair.
but I don't know. I think it's top of my head. I'm thinking the hair now.
Fair, mate. Just
Grow it out a bit and
Nice.
yeah, got the curls.
What's the one thing you wish you knew before starting uni?
You know what? I'm not one for surprises, to be honest. I'm not a big surprise guy. So just sort of accommodation wise, I think choosing the right accommodation, seeing how it would pan out for me. Yeah, staying at Claudian House, see how things would have been different if I stayed on campus or in the city centre, I reckon.
Oh, fair. Who's your favourite lecturer and why?
Wow. Oh, I tell you what, there's a few. They're all good for different reasons, but I'll have to go. No, I hope they don't see us now, but I tell you what, there's a few. I go Jamie Hicks.
Okay.
He's a sports broadcast technician, but he's funny, but he knows his trade.
Where would we find you on a Wednesday night?
Wednesday night, home,
Home.
or maybe just maybe out, maybe having a drink in the local pub with a few mates from home, or just actually no, you'll see me either that, or you'll see me at a Bucks Wednesday rugby game, filming the rugby
content.
game. Yeah,
Nice.
forgot about that.
What's your favourite takeaway?
Indian.
I love an Indian.
Yeah.
Which school subject did you dread the most and why?
Ooh, physics. Awful at physics. Awful.
I hate any
I think
science.
Any science, yeah. But physics especially.
I used to just not get physics, and one time my teacher said to me, like, why are you playing dumb?
Yes.
And I literally was like, sir, that's so rude. Like, I know I'm clever at other things, but I just don't get this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not playing dumb. You're teaching me just not very well. Like,
Yeah, generally,
Got a
that
vendetta
was the same with my
against that
teacher.
man.
I thought they had a vendetta against
Yeah.
me a little bit. Like, the ones who couldn't understand, it was like,
Yeah.
because we can't understand, it's like,
I was like, I'm not playing dumb.
Yeah.
Like, just because I'm
Yeah.
good at, like, geography and English doesn't mean I'm good at physics.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly. Anyway, that teacher gets me riled up. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
wow. Maybe a Thai green curry.
Nice choice. I love Thai food.
Yeah. Oh, unbelievable. Eastern Asian food. Vietnamese as well, a bit of
Yeah.
pho.
Lovely.
Stunning.
Yeah. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
I'm a dog person through and through.
Yeah.
Extrovert or introvert?
Introvert.
Really?
Yeah, I
Fair.
think so.
I'm extroverted thoroughly, but respect that. And what's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Top of my head. You know what, I'll go. It's always stuck with me, but you never lose. You either win or learn.
That's actually really interesting. I like that. I like that a lot.
I first saw it on my English teacher's wall. She had all these different quotes up on the wall.
Yeah.
All these inspiring quotes, but that was one that always stuck with me.
No, I kind of love that, yeah. And what is your go-to ice cream flavour?
I'll have to edge mint choc chip.
Fair. I like a mint chocolate.
It's good. Although my gran makes a lovely sundae.
That
Chocolate
sounds
sauce, chocolate
Yeah.
flakes, sprinkles, yeah.
Right, okay. So, tell me a bit about yourself. You said you grew up in
My steak.
Maesteg.
Maybe just say Bridgend if it's
Bridgend.
easier.
How
yeah.
did you find living there growing up?
It was great. So, like primary school, probably my favourite years. Only a small, you had one little Welsh primary school. There's about 25 of us. And there was only about like 8 of us boys in the class.
Fair.
But because it was such a small amount, we were all just like one
Really
big group.
close.
And it was really
Yeah.
close. It was really good. Then obviously going to comprehensive school then, a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Me being a bit of an introvert, it was a bit like intimidating as well at the start. But as you get older and older, and then sixth form, it was in year 12 and COVID hit. But year 13 then was great. But I love my steak. I think if you're from Wales, you're patriotic naturally.
Welsh people love Wales.
Because we're all love
That
Wales.
is, yeah, that's the thing I found since coming to uni, because like I'm from Cornwall, and like people in Cornwall are patriotic to Cornwall, but no one in England really is like, that I know is like super patriotic to England.
Yeah.
Like me and none of my friends are, whereas like all my Welsh friends, like they love Wales, like they are so patriotic.
But yeah, got a sense of that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I love my steak. Just love Wales in general. Yeah, great country to grow up in, I think.
Yeah.
A great place to grow up in, I think, because you've got sort of that, and as well, being from the valleys, you sort of got that sense of like a close community vibe. Like you go into town,
Yeah.
and everyone will say hi to you,
Yeah.
or
Oh, that's lovely.
you walk on the street, you will go, shopping into town or something, but you're guaranteed to bump into at least 5 people, and you'll be stuck talking to them for at least 5 minutes, and it's great.
It's lovely.
It's great, yeah.
And so, why did you decide to go to uni?
To be honest, I think it was just the best route for me to progress my career. Being an introvert, the sort of maybe the social side perhaps weren't a big factor, although I've loved to come to uni because I've met so many people, friends now, friends for life, lecturers and other people, for networking for the future to progress my career. And it was kind of close. I wouldn't have minded leaving Wales, but I think ideally I wanted to stay in Wales. I think now I could leave Wales, but I think at the time I wanted to stay in Wales.
What made you choose Cardiff Met?
So, Cardiff Met, they were offering I was actually a few primary school Welsh courses. I think there was one in Carmarthen, one in Newport and one in Cardiff Met, and Cardiff Met was the best one. I had an interview, the interview was great. Beth and Rowlands, she was lovely over the interview. I was like, I want to learn under her. And then obviously then that first year then.
And then you changed courses.
And it's probably the best course, sport media course, you could hope for, especially the Masters Broadcasting now as well. I've spoken to so many people. I've got a mate from home who's done the Masters Broadcasting.
Is that what you're hoping to do after you graduate?
Yeah.
Nice.
And he's now commentator on the World Rugby Sevens tour.
No way.
And I'm seeing him, he's going around, 6-7 months just travelling with us. He's going to Singapore, LA, Hong Kong. And it's just like really good. And seeing the opportunities he had from the course, I just, can't wait to see where it can go, because the broadcast technician department is really good there. Obviously the Cardiff Met Sport TV as well, that stream.
I was going to say, so matches. You're the media lead for the rugby at Cardiff Met. Tell me about that. Like, what is that like? I'm sure that keeps you very busy. Yeah, very busy. There's a lot of teams to cover. There's the men's Bucks Wednesdays, the women's Bucks Wednesdays, the men's Welsh Premiership team are playing on the Saturday, as well as the women's seconds team, and men, they have 8 different rugby teams. So they've got, the Bucks 228s they call them. Yeah. So, really busy. It's not just going out, social media, filming live updates, there's a lot of things as well in the background, you're attending coaches' meetings, getting insight of that, which is cool. You've got, creating digital programs for all the home matches on Saturdays. And it's been really good as well, the opportunities as well as working with other universities as well. And, you're in contact, you've got different companies, around Cardiff, like clubs like, Revs, etc. They're contacting you, they want to do this and now with the rugby team. And it's, it's really fun. Keeps me on my toes, but it's really good. Obviously, I'm sure this takes up a lot of your time. You're part of any other societies or like sports or anything, or no, just that one? Not as far as society's concerned, just that keeps me on my toes along with my studies. I bet that is time-consuming stuff. Back home then, keep myself busy. In the summer, I enjoyed being a media intern at Great Days Golf, which is really cool. What is that? So it's a golf service company, basically. They host golf days for different companies, and it's a great chance for companies to network while playing golf. Because there's no better way to network than around a golf. I'll tell you that. Okay. I'll take your word for that. Yes, there is. No, it's not, sorry. But that was cool. Love my table tennis as well. Cool. So I'm part of the club back home. Play a lot on the campus, actually. There's a table in the student union. My mates play, they have around, which is really cool. And I'll go up to the sports centre 2-3 days a week, have a knock my granddad, who sort of brought me up to his standard. He's the one who got me into it, and we just playing as we grew up, and he's got me up to a standard now, and now I'm that's sweet. Yeah. So what would you say is your favourite thing about being a student? I tell you what, I just love the bit of freedom, because I'm not working. Don't feel like you're tied down. You can still balance your studies with sort of social life, and it's just being able to learn, because it's just really interesting, because you learn new things every day. And just obviously being in contact and networking with great people who know the industry inside out. You got like Joe Towns now,
he's done everything. Like he was out in Paris in the summer commentating in the Olympics. So it's really good just learning, learning the trade from like people who really know the industry.
No,
so
that's
it's
cool.
really cool.
What would you say are your favourite places to go in Cardiff?
If you're talking about night out club, sort of clubs, pubs, I'm not really a massive club person, but I do like the bar, sort of the pub / club, sort of like a Philharmonic, sort of Heidi's type of vibe, which is quite cool.
Yeah, there are some nice places in town.
Yeah. As for food, I do really like, there's a Greek village.
I've never been to Greek village.
Yeah, it wouldn't look appealing from the outside because it's on the corner of Trip Alley.
Yeah, I was going to say it's on Chippy Alley, so I've never really...
Yeah, but it's actually really nice.
Really?
And
I love Greek food.
I love Greek food.
Yeah.
Pork gyros, give me that any day of the week.
Really?
That actually might, in the quickfire question you said about the Thai green curry now being
now
the
you're
only
like
food I can
debating.
eat. Now I'm like, they go for the pork gyros instead. But no, I like that for food. And gaucho as well.
Oh, I've not been to gaucho.
Maybe I've got a bit of a soft spot because being a Cardiff City season ticket holder, I get 25% off.
Oh.
But,
so you're like, oh, I love gaucho.
Yeah. No, but it is nice. So like the steaks are lovely.
Have you got like a favourite coffee shop?
Ooh, now you know what? I don't like coffee.
Really?
No, I'm not a coffee person, no.
Interesting.
But whenever I do go to a coffee shop, I'll have a milkshake because some places they do.
Fair.
Costa's do a nice one. In terms of, independent coffee shops, there's a few places. I like, obviously, the 11's Bar and Grill as well. Opposite the castle. There's a Gareth Bale's place, they dub it, which is a cool sports bar.
Nice.
And is sort of put in, is it Par 59, I believe? Yeah. That's cool. And Flight Club.
Oh, I love Flight Club. I've recently been for like the first time and I was so good. I wasn't that good, but it was really fun. It was really fun.
Love it. Yeah, I got a... see, because of Flight Club now, I've got a dartboard in my garage.
Really?
Yeah. It's cool. It's not just a standard darts in it. It's like you
that's
different
the thing I
type
like,
of games.
is that it's like the fun games. Because if it was just darts, I would get so bored and so fed up of that.
Yeah.
And I would be really bad at it because my boyfriend said I throw a dart like... Did he say I throw it like a javelin or something? Something stupid. And I was like, okay, well, I just beat you at that game. So whatever. But I think if it wasn't like the interactive games, I would have checked out because I'm really bad at it.
Yeah.
But what would you say is your favourite place to go on campus?
Probably the SEO.
Nice.
It's a good place to just, so you got a break in between lectures. It's a good place to just unwind, socialise. Lovely food there as well.
Really? I've never had
the chili con carne and the filthy fries, but that's a cheap meal. So many fries and so much barbecue sauce, chicken and bacon.
That sounds lovely, to be fair.
It is beautiful, but only I got to limit myself once a week with that because it does get a bit unhealthy. But really good, have a chance, talk to people, they're all in there, the rugby team, friends, food, play some wine to work, then check on some headphones, you can work.
Yeah. No,
that's really good, yeah.
Right, well, Elliot, I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been lovely to talk to you.
True.
This has been Help I'm Going to Uni by Cardiff Met. I'm Holly, and I'll see you next time. Bye.